Dear student, I am starting your lecture 5 for EL 5501 unit. 5510 paper, unit number 1. In last lecture, we have seen how to derive the equation of differential gain with the help of hybrid pi equivalent circuit model. Equivalent circuit model. Today we will derive also the ADM with the word H parameter. H parameters circuit model. Both the equations are similar. Here you are using a pi model. Here you already know hybrid parameters. So we are deriving for this also. Then we will derive the equation of ACM. Then we will derive the equation of CMRR. Already you know the basic circuit of a differential amplifier. This is a basic circuit diagram of a differential amplifier. If you draw the repeatedly, so always you will remember. So many circuits will be there, even though you will not face any problem. This is your collector resistance RC. Here we have written VO1. Here we have written VO2. This is a Q2. This is a Q1. This is a V1. This is a V2. And this is your RE. And you have connected negative supply voltage. This is a basic differential ammeter coupled differential amplifier. Now I want to derive the equation of ADM, equation of ADMs using hybrid H parameter model. The hybrid H parameter model circuit for this you can draw like this. This is your VD by 2. Here is your, already you know this, you have studied in a SYBSc. This is HIE. This is your current. Here is your current source I am using, HFE into IB, and this is your load resistor that we have written RC, and this is your output voltage for a single transistor. Because I am doing for this, I am doing for only this, I am doing for this. And you know that we have considered this as zero potential. In last lecture you can see we have considered this as zero potential. See, we have considered this as zero potential. Okay, so I am drawing this circuit only for this, with this, means for more clarity, for it becomes so much congested. Here is your ground. In last lecture we have shown plus VCC, and this is a V1. So the equivalent circuit for this is shown in this way. Now what the output voltage for this equation, for this circuit? The output voltage for this, for a transistor 1, you know that current, this is a current multiplied by resistance. So current is HFEIB into RC. Minus sign I have kept. What is base current? Base current, you know that input voltage, this voltage upon resistance. What is this current? This voltage upon resistance. So VD by 2 upon HI. into RC. So VO1 I can write minus 1 half HAP upon HI VD into RC, or I can write VO1 by VD is minus 1 half HAP HI into RC. This is the equation of ADM for unbalanced differential amplifier. For unbalanced differential amplifier. Similar you can say the equation. This is for your return for output voltage for first. Similar you can write output voltage for the second transistor plus 1 half HAP upon HIE into VD into RC. If I want to find, this is the gain of a unbalanced differential amplifier. This is output voltage of a transistor 1. This is output voltage of the transistor 2nd. If I want to derive the equation of differential gain VO1 minus VO2 by VD, then you can see differential gain for unbalanced differential amplifier VO1 minus V2 by VD is nothing but the, you can write minus HAP into HI into RC. This is the equation for balanced differential amplifier. You must be aware, gain upon input resistance is called transconductance. So this is nothing but the GM, but way of writing is different. In a previous lecture, you have written minus GM into RC. In this lecture, I am writing HAP upon HI into RC. It is one of the same, not so much, you can say different. So this is the equation of the what? Differential gain for the balanced differential amplifier using H parameter model. This is the equation of differential gain. This is the equation of differential gain for unbalanced differential amplifier in H parameters, in terms of H parameter. Now we will derive the equation of ACM. We will derive the equation of ACM. Look here in your circuit. Look here. I am giving the voltage now. To derive these equations, I am giving the voltage V1 is equal to Vc and V2 is equal to Vc. So what does it mean? It means here I am giving the voltage Vc, here is also voltage Vc, means here input is increases like this, input is increases like this, here input is increases, so here is also input is increases, here input decreases, here is also decreases. I think you understand. If this is increased by 10 millivolt, at the same time this is increased by 10 millivolt. If this is decreases by 5 millivolt, this also decreases by 5 millivolt. So now I am giving the voltage at base of both the transistors is what? Same Vc. So what is the differential, you can say? What is your differential voltage? This is V1 minus V2. So differential voltage is 0. What is my common mode signals? V1 plus V2 by 2. So my common mode signal is nothing but the Vc. Listen again what I am telling you. My differential voltage is 0. Why? Because here I am giving the input Vc. Here is also I am giving the input. Here I am giving the voltage Vc. Here I am giving the voltage Vc. If you do not understand, again I am telling you. I am giving a such kind of the sinusoidal voltage. Here I am giving a sinusoidal voltage. Here both the voltage are same. If they are increasing, here is an increasing. If this is decreasing, this is decreasing. So your differential input voltage will be 0 and common mode signal will be Vc, or I should write common mode signal Vcm is nothing but the V1 plus V2 by 2. So it is Vc. Now I want to derive the equation of common mode gain. So I have to draw the hybrid pi equivalent circuit. So for that we have to understand most important thing. Here IC1 is flowing, here IC2 is flowing. So let me show in separate way, it is better for you. Here this is again I am showing you differential circuit. This is your RE, RC plus VCC. Here V1, here is V2, here minus V. Look here what I am telling you. We have written V1 is equal to Vc and V2 is equal to Vc. So here's what does it mean? Here whatever input voltage increases, same amount of the input voltage increases. So this current IC1 and this current IC2 is equal. This current IC1, this current IC2 will be equal. Remember what? So here IC1 is flowing, here IC2. So both will be equal. So here current flowing through this is nothing but the 2IC. Across this, current passing through this is what? 2IC. So I won't write 2IE, I don't mind. You can write 2I emitter current. Here just I am writing to collect 2 into IC. Reason is that in your textbook they have used a collector current, that's why I am using. But collector current and emitter current are same. Nearly same, you must be knowing this. So when you are giving your voltage Vc, when you are giving the voltage Vc, current passing through this IC1, current passing through this IC2, both the input voltage are same. So IC1 and IC2 are equal. Here we have assumed transistor is identical. So voltage across this is nothing but I can write 2IC into RE, voltage across this. So here voltage is changing. So voltage across this I can write 2RE into IC. If this equation I am writing, if this is replaced by 2RE, then look here, this I am replacing by 2RE, then it becomes very easy to draw the equivalent circuit for the single-ended transistor. For a single-ended transistor, this is the circuit already you have derived. For single-ended means what? In a previous stage you have taken this is ground. Now I am taking this is a ground terminal. So there is no voltage drop here. If this is replaced by 2RE, there is no change. So here I am showing like this. So equivalent circuit for this. Again I am telling you what the voltage here? Vc. What the voltage here? Vc. How much current is flowing? IC1. What the current flowing? IC2. How much current is flowing? IC1. How much current is IC2? This voltage and this voltage are same. If this is increases, then this is also increases. Then this current increases, this current increases. If this is decreasing, this is decreasing. This is decreasing. So it means current passing through these and current passing through this IC1, IC2 are equal. So your voltage across this 2IC into RE, if this is replaced by 2RE, then you can draw this circuit like this. Then this circuit can be drawn. Now for hybrid equivalent, this pi model for this, hybrid equivalent for the pi model for this circuit is shown in the figure. Here it is better to show like this. R pi you have written. This is you have written 2RE. This is your current source Gm into V pi. This is your RC. This is your VO1. This is your VO1. See again R pi for this 2RE for this I have written. Here input voltage VC, we have written VC. Yeah, already we have written here like this. This is a VC and this is a VC. Okay. So for one transistor I am showing you this circuit only for one amplifier circuit. Only this, not for others. Not for others means this. So VC is here. R pi means these input resistance. 2RE means this. This is your current source. So this behaves as a current source. How much current is supplying? Gm into V pi. Gm into V pi, you know, current upon voltage, current upon voltage into voltage. Voltage will be cancelled. This currents. So this is able to supply this much current. This is your RC, and voltage you are taking output voltage at this point VO1. So from this, for this circuit, I can write the equation of gain. You already know that equations. See, last year you studied equation of gain is nothing but the minus HAP into RL, you must remember, HI plus 1 plus HAP into RE, याद होगा, side you must remember. So I am using this equation to write for this. So for this I am writing, for this circuit, listen, for this circuit I am using this equation last year's, minus HAP RL. So look here, RL is replaced by RC. This HAP you can write beta, does not matter if you write HAP. This is R pi, this is your beta, this is your 2RE. So I am writing in this equation, I am putting HAP is equal to beta or beta 0, that is your choice. HI is what? R pi, and R is replaced by 2RE. RL is replaced by RC. So we will get the equation for common mode gain minus beta 0 RL RC upon R pi plus 1 plus HAP into, sorry, instead of HAP I should write beta because I have replaced this. beta into 2RE beta 0 into 2RE. Now this equation I am dividing beta 0 upon R pi into RC upon 1 plus. Now this 1 can be ignored with compared to this 1 can be ignored. So I can write beta 0 upon R pi into 2RE. Already know that beta upon R pi, just now I told you, gain upon input resistance is called GM. Here I told you, gain upon input resistance is called GM. So minus GM into RC upon 1 plus GM into 2RE. This is an equation of common mode gain for unbalanced differential amplifier. For unbalanced differential amplifier. This is the equation of the common mode gain for unbalanced differential amplifier. Remember. So somebody is asking, so what is the equation of common mode gain for differential gain for a unbalanced differential amplifier? This is. Suppose somebody is asking, what is the common equation of common mode gain for balanced differential amplifier? Here I have written for unbalanced. So what is for balance? For balance I should say 0 if transistor is what? Symmetrical. If transistor is symmetrical, then I should say it is what? 0. For unsymmetrical it is not 0. So in this I have to derive the equation of CMRR. So you know CMRR is nothing but the differential gain upon common mode gain. What is ADM we have written? Minus GMRC. This is for what I am writing? This equation I am writing for balanced differential amplifier. Remember. This is the equation I am writing for unbalanced differential amplifier. You may have questions, so why this difference? Here you may have questions, sir, this equation you are writing for balance, this equation you are writing for unbalanced, because we know that for a balanced differential amplifier this will come to 0. Sir, why? Because we have taken when we are deriving the equation, we are taking the ideal situation. So that's why I am taking such equation. So CMRR is nothing but the ratio of this two. If you ratio of this two, if you find out 1 plus 2RE into GM. So this is your most important equation, or it is you can remember 1 2 GM into RE. It is a just way of writing is different. Most important equation, this is for, you can say, equation of CMRR for differential gain. Which gain? For differential amplifier. For emitter covered differential amplifier. One may write like this 2 GM into RE. See, in some book, they are writing this equation like this also. This equation they are writing in a different way also. Just I am showing you. One is neglected. So they can write minus RC by 2RE. So do not get confused. This is a way of writing. Either these or you use this equation. Answer will not be changed. Means answer will not be changed, means not so much different between these two. Now here, seeing just we have discussed that V1 is equal to Vd by 2 and V2 is equal to minus Vd by 2, and we have derived the equation of differential gain. Then we have taken V1 is equal to Vc and V2 is equal to Vc. Then we have derived the equation of ACN. From this we have derived the equation of CMRR. Now if you are not giving the same input voltage, then what is your output voltage? So I am writing this very small topic. The output voltage or equation of the output voltage, you can say equation of output voltage for arbitrary input voltage, for arbitrary inputs. Means arbitrary input means not like this. Here what is the meaning of this? The meaning of this is 10 millivolt, this is a minus 10. This is a 2 millivolt, 2 millivolt. Arbitrary means if this is 10 millivolt, this is minus 7. This is 3 millivolt, this may be 7 or this may be 8. So for arbitrary, what is your output equation that I am writing? Let us suppose that you are giving the input V1 and V2 to the transistor Q1 and Q2 respectively. Then this equation can be this voltage can be represented in terms of sum and difference of the common mode component and differential input component. If V1 and V2 you are giving to the transistor Q1 and Q2, then V1 and V2 can be represented by sum of the common mode and differential component. V2 can be represented by difference of the common mode and differential component. So from these two equations I can write, if you do the addition of this, if you do this addition, you will get common mode signal. If you do the V1 minus V2, you will get differential component, and equation of the output voltage for transistor 1 can be written as ADM VDM plus ACM VCM. For output voltage minus ADM VDM plus ACM VCM. This equation we have derived in a last semester. You must have remembered this equation we have derived. So in this topic, what I have done? You have not taken input voltage as same, but you have taken arbitrary input voltage. Which voltage? Arbitrary. So what is the arbitrary? Already you know that. And when you are giving your input is arbitrary, then equation of the output voltage for collector 1, for collector 2 is like this. With the help of this equation, in a next lecture we will solve certain numerical. Okay, here is my end of the lecture. Thank you.